Welcome, boys. We are at Sinenjongo High School in Milnerton with our champs that are going to Germany very soon to represent South Africa in the World Robotics Olympiad. Can you please introduce yourselves?
Okay.
Just the name, the grade.
Okay. Good day, good people. My name is Elisha Zinzile, and I'm doing grade 11 here in Sinenjongo High School, and I'm passing to my fellow teammate.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Kivini in 11A.
My name is Dixon Mansivadondo. I'm also in the grade 11.
Oh wow! All right. I heard that you had different characters, or you had different roles that you were playing in all of this robotics team thingy. Can you just explain to me what were you doing and what the other one's strengths are and all that? Can you explain to me in detail? Because we are new to this. I mean, robotics is not familiar. Not everyone is familiar with robotics. Can you just explain in detail exactly what was your role in the team?
So my role in this wonderful team, which is called Sinenjongo Rock Boyz, my role was to build a robot. Actually, I'm the builder of this team. So I'm the builder of this team. So I was building the robot, and then Dixon was programming the robot. He would program the robot here using PC, and then install everything in this rig so that the robot can do what it's told to do actually. So yeah, that's all we're doing.
Oh, all right. Is there anyone else who would like to add on that?
The role that I'll be playing will be advising them to do certain things.
Okay.
Like if they build something, I'll test it out and come up with my own opinion to make it better.
All right.
As well as the programming, I'll come up with some other new ways to make the programming much better than the other.
All right. So you were modifying whatever that they came up with. Okay, that is improving the role. Wow, that's actually great. Tell me now, before joining WRO, were you in the previous years, even in this year, early this year, were you involved in any robotics, or do you know how you guys were chosen in this team? Maybe you've participated in the robotics before or what? How were you chosen? Do you know?
Back in 2019,
Yeah, back in 2019.
We first did the WRO back then when just starting in high school in our city.
Okay.
We didn't manage to go further at that time, but the FLL we did also the FLL the same year 2019, and we managed to go to Joburg and win 2 trophies.
Oh wow.
So after 2020, when the pandemic hit, our school wasn't allowing us to do extra activities because of the whole curriculum being cut in half. And the next year after that, we weren't able to do this for the same reasons.
So actually, it was our first time doing actually robotics. It was our first time doing robotics. So
in 2019.
Yeah, so in 2019, we were in the same team.
Okay.
PK actually was in there. So we were the first ones, it was our first time, and we had to adapt to all this stuff, coding, programming, so I had to learn everything. So actually it was nice actually.
But you managed to win and go to Johannesburg. Oh wow. All right. Prakazal, was it your first time this year, or you've been in the competition before?
This year is actually my first time.
This year is actually your first time, and actually you managed to modify whatever they were doing,
Exactly.
even though it was the first time.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a great one. All right. Tell me, I've heard that the WRO, you were playing the category that you were involved in is called double tennis. What actually is that? What was the robotics supposed to do?
So like we were doing like Robo Sport, right? So what the robot was supposed to do is we had like this ground, right?
Which is called the play field.
Yeah, which symbolizes kind of a tennis court. So there's a ramp which you have to get the ball over.
Okay.
So both teams would have their own robots on the other side of the ramp and the other one at the other side. So at the end of the game, we want to see which team gets more balls at the opposing team's side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like we only get like 2 minutes to play the
Alright.
game. So if you get more balls to your
To the other side.
to the other side, then you win.
Okay. And how many balls? I believe this was the second competition that you attended in Johannesburg. There was one here in Christel House in Cape Town. How many balls did you manage to get over the line in Christel House? Do you remember?
So yeah, I think I remember. Our first match, we played against. I'm not sure if it's Parklands. I think it's Parklands. So we played against Parklands, and we managed to actually
Get
all our balls. I think six.
Or we have 4 on our side. Yes.
Yeah, I think yeah. So we managed to push all the balls to their side, and we got 6 balls. And in our side there were 2 balls. So that's how we won the match.
Oh, so you had a total of 8 balls.
Yeah.
So out of 8 balls, you managed to pass through 6.
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay. And on the finals that were on the nationals that were in Johannesburg, how many balls did you manage to get?
On the final match, we managed also to get 6 balls on the other side.
Yes.
And we only had 2 balls on our side.
I guess 6 is your lucky number. 6 is the lucky number. Oh, all right. Any how was the journey? Any struggles with the team? Yes. Any weaknesses that you find out? I know it Prakazel, as it was your first time. I'm sure there were quite things that were challenging. Was it the same as the one that you did in the FLL? Was it still the same coding that you were using back there? Was there anything new this year, or else it was just, it was just a walk in the park? How was it?
Actually, like, as we began to program the robots, right, my colleagues, they told me like the programming, the software is quite different from the one that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it was like something new for
all 3 of you, it was something new.
Because this one is more advanced than the one that we're doing in 2019. So we had to, start afresh, start learning new things, There's this camera called Pixie Cam. So we had to learn how to use
and
it.
adapt it. Okay.
So, and also we were introduced in this, you see this thing, it's called campus sense. So we were introduced in it. So we learned, we learned so much,
All right, okay, no, that's awesome. You're going to Germany. You're going to Germany.
That's our next destination.
I guess you're going in Germany in November. Right? I think in November you're going to Germany.
Yes.
Are you coming back with it? Are you coming back with the car?
Of course, we're aiming for the best,
Is
for the
it?
best. Yeah.
And how are your peers at the school? Are they happy?
Everyone is happy.
Extremely happy, and I've seen you around on the videos on social media. You are trending. How are you feeling? What is the community saying? How are you guys? Are you going?
So I'm feeling awesome, I'm feeling amazing, so yeah.
All right, okay.
It's quite exciting for like everyone because we making new boundaries and like we doing things like most people like from the community schools don't do, like so we like leading it as an example to most of our peers as well, like so everyone is happy for that.
But during competition, tell me something. During competition, did you see yourselves winning?
Okay.
How was the first one? Did you see yourself winning? You went to Johannesburg. Did you see yourself doing this?
To be honest, 100% honest, we weren't 100% sure.
Yes.
But we had a hope that because we prayed a few times before a match, we prayed just in case. And on our final match, we prayed again for that match. And yes, there were you see the videos, there are close calls and there are times when we really thought that this is the last time we're gonna be doing this match. It's okay, if you know that video where there was 2 seconds left for us to win. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And the other team miraculously just take the other ball to our side and tie. Which made us have to do a golden goal for the last time. And that when we won in our way to Germany.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
tough.
awesome.
It's tough.
And at home, are the parents supporting you to the journey?
100%.
100%.
100%. They are ready for this. They are ready for this.
Best person in our home is Scotty Germany.
I heard that some of the learners will actually be joining you on your way to Germany, accompanying you. But they're not gonna get there. No. They'll stop at the airport. Is it true?
It's true. Like, the
wow.
principal was planning that, and I think that's just a good idea because like it also gives us that motivation. Like
You have to
Yeah,
bring
we
it back.
have
You have to bring it home. You have to bring it home. We cannot go all this far.
And also not to forget about asset, you know. Asset has done the most for us, you know. So yeah, we just want to say thank you to Asset for doing this, for putting us here, you know, in this robotics thing, you know, for putting us here and for helping us actually, you know, to learn new things and adapt to new skills, you know, new knowledge, information, you know, everything. So just wanna, you know, thank you.
I also like taking this moment to thank Parklands College for giving us the space and learning experience with our coach, Eric, too, for helping us program at that moment, because he was a real help and inspired us. He taught us a lot of things, and he helped us bring ideas for our robots, and I really appreciate what he did for us, and we wouldn't be here without him.
yeah, as well as most importantly, like to thank our school, like for the support and everything, and not forgetting Rockwell. Like,
Oh yes, your funding. Wow.
So like we want to thank him for we couldn't have made it here if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
And, like most of us, like even going to Johannesburg in Germany, like none of us can afford that. But he just made a way for us and stuff. Like I'm really thankful for that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Speaking of Asset, how long have you been in the program? When did you start joining Asset?
I and Elsie, we started first in grade 8.
Grade 8.
Yes, when we first came to high school, yes.
Okay,
Well,
so now it's 4 years in the program.
4 years, yeah. But we just started this year, that's it.
And you were lucky and you just went on it like that. Okay, no, I think that's it from my side.
It's God's plan.
I think that's it from my side. All the best on your journey going to Germany, to Germany. I hope you are bringing it home.
Yeah.
I hope you are bringing it home. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope I will also be at the airport when you are leaving, just to with my guys in delay here. As you'll be departing, and we just want to capture everything. Everyone celebrating you, your parents, your teachers, the learners, the Sinenjongo learners. Yes, we'll be there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.